guys, and welcome to another video. This is a special one because today is a national holiday here in Brazil, and it's the Independence Day of Brazil from Portugal. So just a little brief history lesson. About 500 years ago, Brazil was discovered by Portugal, and after a few hundred years, the country finally got its independence in 1822. So this year is actually marking 199 years of independence from Portugal. Next year, I don't know whether they're going to have a special kind of ceremony marking 200 years. I have no idea. But it's quite amazing. Though things have changed over the last year and a half because of the pandemic, they haven't really had the celebrations and things like that they would normally have. Oh, and just to let you know, I am on the beautiful beach here in Copacabana, where there's quite a few people. I'll just give you a look around, just so you can get a sense of how many people came to the beach today. Actually, as we speak, there's a rally going on. I don't know if it's a political rally or whatnot. I don't really participate in those things, but someone told me it was a political rally. So generally what people do on this holiday is they would spend time with their family, have a barbecue, drink beer. Basically just everyone would not be working. There's a very few amount of people that would be working on this day, you know, at the bars or the restaurants and whatnot. But the beach is probably the best place for me, at least in my opinion, to spend the day where you don't have to work and everyone's out. And it's a beautiful day today. Somebody the other day told me that generally on this day it rains. So typically it's a rainy day on the 7th of September. But today we lucked out and got a beautiful day. So just to talk a little bit about some things that you can do on the beach, or you can find on the beach rather, is there's always going to be sellers walking by. So I mean, if you don't end up bringing stuff to snack on or drink or whatnot, you always find people passing by selling almost anything you can think of. They're practically selling. Just right now I see someone selling it's kind of like a covering for a beer can, so it keeps it colder. It's kind of amazing. People selling hats and balls like you can see right now. So all kinds of stuff, cheese, you can find certain types of chips, snacks, something called Globo here, which is, it doesn't really have a lot of taste, but it is filling somewhat, and it's pretty cheap. All kinds of drinks, you can get caipirinha as they pass by, you just have to flag them down. It is a negative part about coming to the beach here, is that a lot of them are pretty persistent, and you just have to simply say no thank you. And that's something you should know in Portuguese, I would say, is no, obrigado. Very, very simple. Just nicely decline, and they'll leave you alone. You don't really get too many beggars or people who are asking for change or whatever on the beach. That's generally on the street, or if you're sitting at a bar, that happens quite a lot. But here on the beach, it's pretty chill, I would say. You can also actually rent chairs and umbrellas for the sun, so that you can not get too much sun if you're someone who's as white as me and typically burns quickly. And it ranges from anywhere between 7 and 15 reais, which is quite cheap if you're paying with Canadian dollars. And that's just for the umbrella. For the chair, it's anywhere between 7 and 15. I think it's much more expensive if it's on a holiday, like today. If you were to rent one, it's probably double or triple in price. I've thought many times about buying my own and just bring it to the beach, and it can be ideal, and also gives you a good savings on money, so you don't keep spending money every time you go to the beach. Another point that I want to make when you come to the beach, I generally bring my own drinks and food, because it generally ends up being a lot cheaper. But once in a while I will spend a little extra at the beach, because some things you can't find outside other than the beach. Another thing I would highly recommend not doing is eating the shrimp from a vendor on the beach. I had shrimp once in Copacabana, not on the beach, but it was one of the kiosks that they have here, and had an allergic reaction. So learn from my mistake. Don't eat shellfish or seafood on the beach, especially the vendors passing by. Another point I would make is be careful on the prices, because if they know that you're a tourist or a foreigner, they will tend to jack up the prices. So I would research and find out from, if you have a Brazilian friend or whatnot, what the prices are before you end up spending on anything that you get here on the beach. Very important. Yeah, so cheers. So there you have it, guys. Happy Independence Day to all the Brazilians watching my channel and anybody who ends up watching my channel. Please, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It really, really helps a lot. And we'll catch you in the next video, okay? Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.